Good day to you, and welcome to today's Living Word. I'm Dwayne Matson. Today, we're going to give new meaning to the term birds of prey as we read from Job 38, verse 41. God is speaking here and says, "Who provides food for the raven when its young ones cry to God and wander about for lack of food?" That's Job 38, 41. Man, I read that and I've been thinking, are you kidding me? Birds cry out to God? Birds pray? Man, I love that idea. It will change forever my thoughts when I see those young robins under my deck or on top of my porch light with their beaks wide open, waiting for mom or dad to fill it. And it seems like there's always a sense of urgency or desperation as they cry out and wait for their answer. And I think we could learn something about prayer by observing those baby birds. For one thing, prayer doesn't have to be flowery. There's nothing eloquent about a baby bird asking for food. Squawk, squawk, squawk. For another, we ought to have a sense of urgency in that we are desperate to hear from our Heavenly Father. And further, we ought to be trusting as those baby birds in that we know the Father will give us what we need. Have you not heard of the Father's great concern for birds? They're even welcome in His temple. Psalm 84:3 says, "Even the sparrow has found a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young. Even your altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God." And not even the least of birds goes unnoticed by God. Matthew 10:29, Jesus said, "Are not two sparrows sold for a copper coin, and not one of them falls to the ground apart from your Father's will? But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Do not fear, therefore, you are of more value than many sparrows." Did you catch that? God is aware of every sparrow on this earth, and He's very aware of you and your circumstances, and you are of more value than the birds that He cares for. Have you hit a rough patch in your life? Then be like a baby bird. Open your yapper and urgently squawk to God. He hears, He knows, and you have nothing to fear because you are of more value than many of the least of these birds. I'm Dwayne Matz, and that's today's Living Word.